This is Damna. Welcome into the Coven. Welcome to episode number 2 of Into the Coven, a journey in heavy metal. First of all, I want to thank you so much for listening to the first one. To tell you the truth, I didn't expect all of you listening and writing comments and writing me and checking the whole episode. I was really glad to see that a lot of you enjoyed it. Thank you so much, really. And as I was preparing the second one, or at least I was just thinking about it, I just figured that I will be touring throughout all January and part of February. So I just wanted to still release something in January. So I was thinking about making like an episode 1.5 or something like that, something quicker, something faster, maybe with less songs, less talking. And I thought that the best way to do this was by playing some of the best tracks of the past year, so of 2024. I usually do a list of all the albums that I listen to the most or that I appreciate the most, and I make some big playlists that I will eventually link in the description of the video. But yeah, I just thought that it would be nice to play some of these tracks that are that were for me some of the best this year in 2024, coming from some of the best albums, and just suggesting maybe some bands that you may not know of or that you may have skipped, because nowadays there are so many releases that it's really difficult to keep track of all of them. So I will play 10 tracks today. I will be faster than the first episode, and probably also of the future ones where I will be a bit more analyzing tracks and albums. But here, let's just enjoy the music. So let's start with track number 1. This is probably my favorite album this year. It comes from a German band called VULTURE. The album is Sentinels. It was released in April from Metal Blade Records. This is probably one of the best bands nowadays that is playing this kind of old school heavy speed thrash metal, and I think that they are coming up with great songs and an honest sound. It's just not pretending to be, coming from the 80s or something. It's really, I think it's really honest, and also the production is helping them out a lot. From the album was recorded at Forge Studios. Really, really great production, as if it was coming from back in the days. It's really, really good, really consistent. So from the Sentinels album, this is VULTURE, and the song is Realm of the Impaler. And the second track comes from a Norwegian band. They've always played this kind of black metal mixed with a more Viking epic folk sound. They've always been masters in mixing these sounds in the most classy way possible, in my opinion. They've always been really a really great band in doing this, and this year they were out with an album called Fall that was released in February by Century Media. Produced by Mr. and Master Jens Borgren, who came out as usual with a very powerful but crystal clear sounding production. So yeah, I'm talking about BORKNAGAR, and you know, on their previous album, Mr. ICS Vortex came with a song that is probably one of my favorites in life, called Up North. And I was really curious to see if this time it could come up with something that could top it, or at least get near to its level. And I think it did it again, because the whole album is great, but ICS Vortex came up with another great tune. This time it is called Moon, and we will listen to it. Oh, that was really good. Now, third band. This was a debut album, even if it's not coming from a newcomer band. This album was released by Metal Blade, many good ones by Metal Blade this year. And the band is coming from HELLBUTCHER, and the band is called HELLBUTCHER. I am talking about the former singer of Niflheim, a really good band in the black thrash metal area. If you're familiar with it, it was raising hell basically throughout all of the 90s and early 2000s. But then they eventually disbanded. I think it was 2022, so it was recent, but they weren't active for a while. I think that their last album was from 2007, so yeah, they weren't active for a bit. So yeah, they disbanded, and HELLBUTCHER decided to come up with a new lineup, which is killer, trust me. And just decided to go on with how and where he left with Niflheim, and this album is a demonstration of this. Absolutely, it's a brilliant album. I was really missing this kind of sound and of how it's done on this album. It's really legendary in my opinion. So this is a song coming out from this debut album, hoping that there will be a lot more. This song is called The Sword of Wrath. Very good. Now, fourth track. We're going to the States now, to Philadelphia, a band that I've known with their previous album. I was just going through random bands on Bandcamp, something that I eventually do now and then when I'm eager to find some like underground bands and checking out things that I will be missing if I would not do this. And yeah, I was really curious this year when they came out with their new album in June on Dark Descent Music. I was flashed about this album. It's really, really, really good. We're in doom heavy metal territories, and I was happy to see that this album was recognized as one of the best albums of the year by many great magazines and webzines, and it's all over the world. They're talking about CRYPT sermons, so I'm really, really happy to see that this band is getting what they deserve, because they really came out with an amazing album. There is no doubt about it. The album is called The Stygian Rose, and the song we're about to listen to is Heavy is the Crown of Bone. after A Crown of Bone, we're going now to A Crown of Horns, because we're about to listen to a song coming from the newest Judas Priest album. It was released in March, and after the Amazing Firepower release in 2017, if I'm not mistaken, we had another great album from Priest, like a second chapter of this renewal, of this new chapter of their history. We were all very happy to find out that Priest could be still as powerful and coming up with so many good songs. And it was good that they were handled by Andy Sneap, who took care of the production and respectfully crafted these new albums by Priest, and we were really happy to see that. I think that all of the Priest fans were really happy to listen to these albums. So yeah, from Invincible Shield, this is The Crown of Horns.
Afraid
So when I rely on my memory, it doesn't always go well. Judas Priest's Firepower was not released in 2017, but 2018. Sorry, my mistake. So as I said, this episode will be shorter, faster, quicker, and you'll have to wait for the next one to have a proper one in the fashion of the first. But I think that a selection like this has to be lived more like a playlist than someone blabbering a lot between a track and another. So yeah, and to tell you the truth, it was really difficult to come up only with a list of 10 songs. For me, it's one of the most difficult things. For me, a list like this must have at least, 200 tracks or something like that. So it's really painful for me. But I think that in the end, I selected the 10 of the tracks that I enjoyed the most, or that were a lot in my playlists this year. So yeah. The next band comes from Norway. We're in black metal territories here. But this band is really unique because I think that still keeping the black metal idea and still being very respectful and very linked to the black metal sound, especially coming from Norway. This band is coming up with like something new every time. Every album has something more, something new, and it's really good to see where they're going, because it's a great way to conceive black metal, in my opinion. And this new album was another example of this. The album is called Sieve. It was released in September by Peaceville Records, another really, really good and active record company that I really love. The band is MORK, as I said, coming from Norway, and this amazing song is called Holmgang. So, in the embarrassment of the choice, as I said, I would have chosen a lot more, a lot of songs, but yeah, I decided to pick up only 10. And the last of the main section is from a band that swims in doom metal waters. This is unlike CRYPT Sermon, which is pretty epic. This is really classic doom metal. So this was a great album coming from a band, Friends of Hell, signed under Rise Above Records, the label owned by Lee Dorian from Cathedral. This was a really interesting album, coming from a lineup that has members from veterans of the extreme metal scene, including HELLBUTCHER, again, that sings on this album. So Friends of Hell made this really interesting and really cool album, really old school doom metal. Lovely. The album is called God Damn You to Hell, and this is the title track.
you to hell, where Lucifer fell. God damn you too.
Okay, now we're going into the first of the two final sections of this episode, the sections that I will have each time. This is the hidden gem. It's time for a hidden gem, a band that not a lot of you may know of, and I stumbled upon this band just because I follow the record company under which the album was released. The record company is Naturmacht Production, which is a very interesting label. A lot of really interesting bands are signed under this label. With this band, I'm talking about SKUGGOR. They come from Sweden. I don't have a lot of news about them. I don't know a lot about this band. I just know that they made a killer album. And this song is just magical. We're in black metal territories for sure. And a certain kind of black metal that I really like. As I said, it's magical, and it has a lot of atmosphere, and it's just great. The song is called Whispers of Ancient Spells. Okay, so we're getting into the final part, the final section, the Into the Lungs of Hell, where I will play some dark material, as you know. Thank you so much for staying with me also for this episode. As I said, it was a bit, quicker, but I really hope you enjoyed it. And I'll be seeing you in February for the next longer episode that will be about epic metal. Yes, I think it will be called The Epic in Metal. So I will go through a lot of different tracks and things epic wise in heavy metal. So thank you so much once again. The last two tracks, as I said, are in really dark territories. I will play two black metal bands. One is coming from Canada. They made an album that I see that a lot of people liked, and I see the point. It's a very good album. This song specifically reminds me, especially in the a part after minutes 4 and 4.12 or something, 4.15, really reminds me of the good melodic black metal that I love, coming from bands like Dissection and one of my favorite bands ever. I'm talking about Canadian band Spectral Wound. The album was released in August and it was called Songs of Blood and Mire. The song we're about to listen is called At Wine Dark Midnight in the Mouldering Halls. And the last track, we're going back to Norway, Trondheim to be specific. The band is WHOREDOM RIFE, and I picked up this song because I think it's perfect for the Into the Lungs of Hell section. It's really atmospheric and dark, and it deserves this place in this list, in this playlist. So WHOREDOM RIFE, this is Den vrede makt. Thank you so much for listening. See you next time.